and open up for the Facebook flow. Let's see here. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're ready, good. Share to my page and go live. And then we're just going to shake, so we are live here. Yeah, so I say welcome to Heart with Eva and Ayelet from Israel, Telos Lemuria. And welcome, Aylet. It's so good to have you here.
Thank you. Good morning to all of the beautiful souls that join us. And good morning, Eva, and I'm so happy to be with you.
Yeah, I'm so proud. I was all about to say, I'm so proud that you are here because you are a very special person to me. I have been following you now for like 1.5 years and been with you in your meditations, and there are such a beautiful energy that you are holding in your groups that you have, and I sense that you have a very, very special message here on earth. You know, you are channeling Highpriest Adama Telos that we are going to talk about a bit today, and that energy, you are a true soul anchor for that energy. So I'm so curious to hear you talk about how you got in touch with this city of light, Lemuria, and how you approached the channeling with Highpriest Adama. So where did you start? Where did you start your journey?
Wow, you know, it's beautiful that you asked me, because now it's like my 11 years for big process, and they make this commitment. But inside of myself, it's in the memory, it's like it was yesterday. And I'm a school teacher in my professional. I'm a mother of 4 children in Israel. And 11 years ago, or even more, I think it's been started even before, when my father was passed away. I was missing him so much, and I knew, because I always been in the spiritual way, that I can channel with him and connect to him, you know, and talk to him. So I make this process and I open my chakra of the crown a little bit just for talking to him. But then when I open this little bit, this channel, then I start to channel Abraham and Moses and Jesus, and they start to talk with me. So at this time, I was making this meditation with 2 of my good friends where I live in the Moshav, and in some time, in one of the meetings, we just start to feel this higher energy of the masters and the angels. And we just talk, okay, let's bring this beautiful energy and open a spiritual group in Israel, you know, for support the peace process and everything, because Israel is very hot spot in the planet. And then everything just happened so fast. We got Aurelia Louis-Jones' books, and when I read it, I felt chill in all my bodies. You know, it was like everything was open for me, and in Lemuria memory. And then everything just been so fast, and I get this flight ticket as a gift to go to Los Angeles to my friend. But inside of my heart, I knew that I'm going to Mount Shasta. So we write a letter for Telos USA. It was 11 years ago, and I met with them. And we told them we like to make a Telos Lemuria in Israel to bring this beautiful knowledge. At the time, Aurelia was already not in our physical dimension. She was passed away, and she went to Telos to where love, it's Hanamar. I don't know if you know that. And I came to the mountain, to Mount Shasta, this gorgeous, beautiful. I was only 35. I didn't know nothing, really nothing. But the Telos USA members told me, okay, go up to the mountain. It was February, a lot of snow in this time. And they told me, when you came, you brought the sun with you. And there was a beautiful sun. I go up to the mountain. And then I had a huge enlightenment. as I start to make this meditation that I already was familiar with, as we make it in Israel. And I go out of my body, and then I felt this huge dragon come on me, and I go up on his back, and he go with me all around the mountain, and inside the mountain, outside the mountain, like I release a lot of fears that I had. And when I go inside to the mountain, he took me to a special place inside of the light city of Telos. And I felt, and I had a beautiful meeting. It's like they've been waiting for me, the king and the queen from Telos and the members, and of course the Highpriest Adama. And this was a time when I was like sitting there in my physical dimension and most of my soul going out. So all this small line of energy was connected me. So I wasn't inside of my body, but I saw everything like with my physical eyes. And when I met Adama, it was like bring me the blessing for coming back home, and as I was his daughter, and I saw and I remember everything like was open for me. And then I was making my commitment about making my life for be there for open the hearts for Lemuria, and just bringing, and open the doors for more and more souls of Lemuria that are going to waking up and coming back home, because we are actually coming back home. And I make this commitment, and I got this strong energy inside of my body, like somebody put a bowl of water, like, and I felt all my body like in a big orgasm in each cell and cell in my body. It was like, whoa, so strongly. And then I start to channel Adama. It's like he get inside of me and make my body exploring.
Then it happened so fast.
It was like, I guess it was I don't know, I think in the physical dimension, it was a couple of minutes. But in my experience, when you're going out of your body, there's no time actually. So there's no time for experience and how much time it was, but it was so powerful. When I get back to my body, I was coming back differently. I was different Ayelet. And I felt all my bones with fire, with the resurrection flame. So when I came back to Israel, I was already into it so much. And since then, I have this energy, and we're doing so much in Israel in the 11 years. And we start to make the gathering, and more people come, and we make the books out, and we make journey for Shasta each summer, of course, and to Egypt and to all kind of portal on the planet. And Adama came inside of me and he's talking through me. So when he's coming, it's like I'm squeezing, I'm in the side, I'm giving the space, and I just
it's almost like you're standing in the back and watching.
No, he's inside of me.
But you are standing with, like, in the back and watching. You are there. You can see what's happening.
I'm not going outside. It's like he's coming inside, and my energy is like minimalism, very small inside of me. But it's like I gave him this tool. And since then, wow, it was so many things that happen, and we developed a lot of new knowledge that come. And when I've been on the mountain. So when I make this commitment, so Adama told me, as you make this commitment at your life, you're going to get a gift when you go back to Israel. I had at the time 3 boys, and he told me you're going to have a girl. So when I came back to Israel after 3 weeks, I was pregnancy.
Wow.
And it was a girl. And she's a beautiful soul from Telos. And when I was pregnancy with her, like in the 8 months, they wake me up each morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I went to the computer and start to write, and just Adama gave me my first book through this channeling. And then there was the first book coming out. So it was a beautiful, and it is still a beautiful journey. And together with the light members and family from Telos. And I had a lot of experience with my third eyes, my physical eyes, because I'm a teacher of history and geography. So, you know, when you are digging in the mountain, actually, there's no, you can't see the light. Maybe you can see part of it, but so you take your knowledge, that everything that you will learn, you know, in the university, and then I understand it's not like this, because I can see my physical eyes tell us. So I can see, and I had sometimes that I was like waking up in the middle of the night, and I see the upstairs of me, the walls are no exist. So you understand the physical dimension, it's not actually so physical. So you understand there's all kind of dimensions. So I start to make my own research, and Adama helped me a lot about bring all this teaching for people.
Yeah, it's marvelous history there. Wow. I got chills when you're talking about how your initiation started on the mountain. It must have been so mind-blowing for you to be there and actually just, you know, have this profound experience when he entered you, and you know, you start channeling him. It's like it was your initiation there. So when you are channeling the book, the first book you had, um, was it during the connection that you were channeling Adama and your pregnancy, like you were co-writing the book with your new soul to be that you were carrying, or was it just a channeling from Adama? Because
So
I can guess that she's holding pretty high frequency since she's
yeah,
been through that. Yeah.
she's a very special girl. She's beautiful. And yes, I just let Adama come through me, and I just asked everything in blind texting. So it just came through me. And when I was first in Mount Shasta, one of the things I do remember very, very strongly is when I came, I felt the chakra of the heart, and I felt this area just open, like really, like something was broken inside of me. I was like, oh, what is it? Because I really felt a pain that something opened in the chakra of the heart. As most of the human being most of the people going with the heart chakra closed. So when in one time, very fast, if it's open, it's really physically, you have a pain. So first, the chakra of the heart, it's like the open door for coming for the memory of Lemuria. This I understand very much. And yes, we are walking from the heart. So all these years when I walk with Adama, it's never from here. It's always from here. I'm saying that my brain is here somewhere, because this is not functioning so well. But this is functioning very well. So the Lemuria way, it's from the heart.
Yeah, we are dropping into our heart space more and more. It's happening everywhere. People are opening up their heart chakras. So I was thinking also, you are going to Mount Shasta, and you said earlier when we were talking before we started this that you are going there this summer again, and you've been there every year, a couple of times maybe per year, and you're going there with a group, and it's not just from Israel, it's from the world, whole world, and they are changing up with you and Telos, because Telos community is worldwide. It's everywhere at this moment. So, and that is so beautiful. Even I'm discovering more and more Telos groups. So it's so interesting to see how it's actually are there, totally global. So can you tell me more about what you are doing when you are in Manchester and how you connect with the other groups there?
Yes, so first of all, I will want to talk a little bit about Aurelia. Aurelia Louis Jones was the first one that opened a non-profit organization in Telos USA, and Telos Canada, and then Telos Australia, and Telos Japan, and Telos UK. We came a couple of years after this, and we are beautiful soul, and we are working together each month. We have our prayer of the 7 secret flames, and we are connected in our hearts. And most of the summers, all kind of the groups came. Just because of the COVID now, nobody came last year, and this year I'm bringing the group. I know Telos Argentina is going to come. in September. So we are meeting there on Mount Shasta, and for me it's like a home. When I first time put my legs on this land of Shasta, it's a huge portal on the planet, and it's very activity portal. I felt from my leg roots coming down, and 1 second I know everything over there. I know all the roads in the place, and I have friends from Telos USA, Victoria Lee, that teach me in the first years about how to make the groups and everything by Aurelia ways, because Aurelia was the one that built a special initiation journey with the Master Adama, as she was the one that opened the doors for Telos. And she's actually still with me. I can show you, she's just here in front of me. And I'm talking with her. I'm talking with her every day. So like she's so much with us in all the process, and here in Israel too, it's a non-profit organization. It's all been by volunteer. So when we go in and take groups from all around the world and from Israel, and in the last year I've been develop it a little bit more, and we may cooperate like with the Stargate, if you know, Prague Harris, and we make meeting with all kind of other friends during the journey, but mostly we are connected to Telos, to the family in Telos, and I'm taking them for a specific gate portal, open portal, that are very mystery. Not everybody know them, and when you go inside, you can feel the energy. And most of our friends success to see the friends from Telos or connected to their own dimension in Telos, because there is Ayelet, but there is inside of the light city of Telos my other image, and I'm talking with her. I have my friend, my family, and it's like you live in two different life, or even more, because we have so many dimensions. So we are connected, and we are keep having and learning and practicing to go from this dimension to this dimension. So we're moving all the time. So,
Can you just explain more about this other image for the listeners that you have in Telos?
So in my second book, Love Between Dimensions, I was writing a lot about my experience, about my love in the light city of Telos. So I am here married to my beautiful husband that I love so much, and my children, but I have other dimension life in Telos that I experience different things. So it's to be able to live in the two dimension. And when my kids been young, actually, I used to put them in the salon, they would sleep, they would lay down, and I make them a meditation to Telos. So my kids, with not reading any of Aurelia books or my book, they just go to Telos, and they met their friends, they met the children of Telos, and they met the teachers, and they come back later, and we make a sharing, and they share with me what they see, what they knew, what they've been learned, and it was amazing to see how it's easy to these kids to go to the dimension. So in Israel, we develop a special program that you've been a part of, that we are teaching about how to be connected to the other dimension, how to work with this energy, how to heal with this energy, and how to bring all the beautiful knowledge to here and now, to this lifetime.
Yeah. Because you are a teacher even in the spiritual world, of course. You are not only holding the groups, you are holding a teaching class, and that it was one that I was a part of, and I enjoyed to be there so much, because all again, this energy, and as we are talking now, I can sense how we're opening up again. So you know, you want to pop out and go away, because meditations are so beautiful and they take me to the special place here. So can you talk more about the classes that you have that I was in, because you are holding those in Israel language and you're holding it in English language. So this is something that you are going to continue with, right?
Yes, so we did develop in the last 11 years a couple of workshop and course. So one of them that is the basic in the light city of Telos is to learn about sensory flames. So we will do it in English this year too. And we develop the mystery school by the name of Nakal that exists in the light city of Telos. And we're going there to learn together the teaching from the ancient Lemuria. So there is a special course it's called the Priest of Lemuria. And we are learning how to be activated again, our third eyes, and how to work with the energy, and how to be able to channel, and how to be able to build our vision. It's like if you would like to vision and to make a change in your life, how can you do it? And to go above your fears, that it's illusion. So it's kind of a lot, it's very dynamic and it's very changed with the groups, but next year we're going to do that again. And yes, I came to this planet as so many hats, and jobs and things, but mostly I'm a teacher, because as I teach my junior high school teaching for history and geography, I'm teaching Telos, and I enjoy both of them so much. And a lot of the time I bring the meditation to my children at school, it's all one, and I integrate between these two worlds, the worlds that we all experience with our challenging, and we all have challenging with our partner, with our children, at work. And then we have our beautiful world that tells us that we feel the heart open up and harmony and blessing. So can I bring this blessing to this world? Yes. Can I bring this abundance for this world? Yes. Can I live in healthy body? Yes. How can I do this? This is what we've been developing our teaching.
Yeah. And there are valuable tools that you are teaching in this class too. So I highly recommend that people are joining in and take these classes, because they are not only heart opening, you are in a very, very healthy and loving community when you are joining in these groups too. So before I met you, I was meditating, obviously, but I always had this vision myself about, city of lights. And maybe I wasn't in Manchester at that time, but I was trying to, make heaven on earth at the place that I'm staying, and work with the light within the place that I'm staying at, and connected dimensions. So when I met you, we started to do these meditations when we worked with Mama Kaba. I went to Manchester, and that was a totally different but similar experience. We entered the city of light. So it's so heart-blessing to have learned that. But now that I'm thinking, you are actually integrating the city of light on earth, because you are building a community in Israel.
Yes. So we build a model for the community in the light city of Telos, and we've been practicing this in the last 11 years, and now I feel it's very much grow for the all planet community of the Lemuria, with all the beautiful members of the Telos that we are working together. And we keep practicing this model because it's bringing something very, very special, that it's called giving from your heart, or in another name, volunteer. So like everything that we are doing it for the society, for the community. So people in practicing how to support each other, how to help, how to be there, and you don't feel alone. And we are connected, and we don't need really to live physically one to the others, because today it's like we are both feeling from the heart and we feel the same. So everything can be from the media, and it's very more easily these days. And we have a special place. We bought the land in the south of Israel, 5 kilometers from Gaza, actually. And we built there an eco village by the name of Telos Village. Last month in April, we've been make the initiation for our temple of Lemuria. We built a huge dome, and the energy there, it's like, oh my God, so powerful. And our vision is to make a peace gathering with the Palestinians, with the Arabs in Israel, for having the peace process. I know that this is going to influence the whole Middle East and the whole planet. So we keep having this vision, And we have a lot of gathering during these 11 years and a lot of soul that they are feeling they want to be a share and a part of this. So each one brings his own qualities, and we're going to be and keep practicing this model. And actually, the Highpriest Adama share with us that this way of modeling of living community going to be all over the planet. So people will look for their own community that they are connected to. It's not has to be Telos, but there's going to be more and more spiritual light community, and even not like in the new age spiritual way. So like people will like to be connected to a community of soul and not to need to be in the place that they're like alone anymore, even though we are not alone. But it's to make our as one awareness and one consciousness.
Yeah.
And this is what's going to be happening, especially with the young children. When I say young children, I mean about the 20, 30 generation people, energy, children, that they have different ideals for this planet. They don't care so much about money, and the value of the family is being changing for them. They are not rushed to get married. They are not rushed to have children. They having more understanding about how this planet is going to be and the changing that already been happening. And they are the one that's going to build the new communities.
Yeah, that is so true. And that is what you are seeing out in the society too, that people are actually anchoring the light of the, building the bridges between two worlds on the place that they are actually living in. And many times for us, there is, I know, because you are traveling with your Merkaba, you can go to City of Light to Telos, Manchester, and you can also go to your place in Israel. But there are mostly, manifestation places. So you can open up these portals and bring down the light and create the community where you are at. And that is our mission here, to anchor our lights into this physical world, building the bridges. So that is so profound what you are saying. Yeah, you wanted to say something?
I want to say that what's going to be happen actually is that we are now known that the people above the surface is going to be connected more and more to the civilization inside the planet by the name of Agartha grid. And as there's a light city of Telos, there's more 120 light cities all around inside the Agartha grid. So what's going to be happen that as we are connected to the Telos and we represent the Telos civilization, there's going to be more and more communities that are going to be connected to the inner earth, other light cities, and going to be represent them. And that's why there's going to be so many other community lights inside and outside. As we're going to walk, we are walking together. And in the next 10 years, the science is going to bring more knowledge about this, that inside of our planet, it's not only what we've been taught as magma, the hot state, but there's much more. There is rivers and water and crystals and light cities. And as I don't know if you know, but like the Pentagon in the USA now start to release material and knowledge about the UFO. So we know that everything and all the real, it's coming about the surface now. No more lie. The COVID year put, and we make a huge process of cleaning the darkness in this planet. So in the next 10 years, we're going to see more and more people that have been connected to the heart to heart, as you said, to the knowledge about the light cities, to the knowledge about the other brothers and the star systems and etc. So this is very exciting.
It is, and I'm looking so forward when the Pentagon is releasing their disclosure on UFOs to the societies all around us, because then you can actually talk about it in a other way than you are doing right now. There are such a difference of beliefs system still, but when they are opening up this disclosure, and when it comes from a government too, it gives such a base to discuss with facts and you have the knowledge of knowing that they are hidden information that has been revealed. So yeah, it's exciting times. And I was just wondering now that when for 11 years ago, when you sat there on the mountain, you got initiated by Adama and you start channeling him, did you actually see what you would be doing now, like 11 years later? You had that vision there.
Yeah, I definitely saw everything that happening, not in the small details, because there was lesson in the middle I was learning too. It wasn't everything. So, but I did see the exploring, I did see and it showed me, like when I see things, it's like I can see the future, but now, and then I'm coming there and said, wow, I mean, it's actually happening. So I saw how it's need to be happening, and I was like step by step being guided by Adama what to do everything. I'm a good listener for him. So everything he said to me, all the 11 years, it was never a mistake. Everything he said is coming exactly as he said. It's amazing. Me all the time as a human being. So I'm like breathing and having my commitment for whatever happened here, and I understand so much more. And then again, I don't know nothing. So I'm just listening and going step by step. And he's now here, he's laughing now because he keep show me the head before what's going to be happening, and it just happened. And we're now going for a beautiful process about even grow more and more in the global planet as Telos organization, because the Lemurian souls are wakening up each and every place on the surface, because most of us being in Lemuria, it was the first land on this planet. It was heaven. It was heaven. We all been there connected to ourselves. We've been huge. We've been priests. We walked with the flames. We did everything. And then all the awareness, consciousness, boom, fell down. And the land was sank in one night. In one night, we just lost it. So now everything's coming back. So they put us all together and we are walking. So you open your heart, you open your home, you open it for so many new souls that now going to be connected to you, Eva. And it's beautiful because you are become a light being and helping for so many souls. So I want to thank you for this. And I can see above yourself, next to you, there's all the masters that are standing now with you. It's amazing when we see this, it's like magic. It is magic.
I'm so blessed that you're saying, because I feel the intense in the room has increased. So yeah, it's so good to know that they are here with me, and they are a big part of my work that I'm doing here to be that anchor of light to, open up and work with the energy of City of Lights, because I know that there are a huge world underneath here and Agata, and we are opening up portals all around the world. So, but it's so good to have this community above, so you can connect with all these groups all around. I know that you are a very, very busy woman, but can you just get us a hint of your books? You have been reading a lot of books, and how many books are there? Yeah.
Well, we start with the From Theory to Practice, Telos, and then Love Between Dimension, Telos, and then we had a beautiful journey that Adama took us to the special mountain, Mount Karkom in Israel, where Moses grow and bring download the 10 commitment that he got on the Mount Sinai, that we've been there too. So we've been reading a book about the 10 new commitment, that it's not like, it's like in the higher dimension. And there is the children book of Orion, that it's a beautiful, and now we're going to make it a renew, because I get just now the third one of this, and so we make in English very soon now. So yes, it's coming down.
It is. Are you writing on something new?
There is going to be a new book for adults, yes, and start to work on this. It's connected to Telos too, and yes, and we are the house for Telos, so we we hold the energy of Aurelia Louis-Jones, and now we start, and I don't know if you know about Deanne Robbins. She's another messenger from Telos in Mount Shasta, so we're going to translate for Hebrew her books, Hello Earth. So it's like we are gathering all together for the mission of Telos.
Yeah, wonderful. So wonderful. So if people want to join in, whether they get in touch with you?
First of all, we have an English website with an Hebrew website. So there is a lot of channeling over there, a lot of material just free. You can go inside and just read. It's called teloslemuria.com. And there is the YouTube English speakers video meditation that we've been getting from the Highpriest Adama. It's all free. Just put your name as your friend. It's in the YouTube by Telos Lemuria. And there is the book on Amazon. It's on Amazon. And of course, we are in the Telos. It's a Facebook page of the Telos around the globes. You can write there and you can messenger us, and you are welcome to join us. As this summer, we bring in our group from Israel, but we have 3 days that we're going to make a special internet journey in the 15th, 16th, 17th of July, that I'm going to take this MacBook with me and all the beautiful friends to a very secret places on the mountain. So we're going to make a very special process live.
Wow.
All the friends that want to join us. Yes.
That's wonderful, because you are broadcasting live from the other trips when you have been on the mountain, and they are so energetically. So that is something to look forward to. So
Yes.
that's amazing. So you can find Aylet on the web, on the Lemuria pages that she has, and you can join in every group, so all around the world, in almost every language that it is available on. So don't be afraid to reach out there. And is there anything else you want to address while we are here?
Well, I wish to give you some of Telos if you like to make some 7 minutes wave of 10 minutes meditation, so we can have this beautiful energy.
Absolutely. That would be wonderful. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So
I want to welcome our beautiful friends that join us now or maybe later, because there's no time and no space actually. And we can just sit inside of our room, just put our hands open for having the energy inside of our bodies. And just close our eyes so we can go for our inside sight inside of us, and using again to our beautiful imagination. And we can just breathe in, breathe out, breathe in again, and breathe out. And now we can just have an invite from the central sun. We can have this beautiful ray and color of the violet flames. And let's call for the violet flames to come inside to our rooms and to go around ourselves in a circle. And let's see these violet flames with the purple energies colored going all around our bodies. Let's breathe in, breathe out. And let's see these beautiful magical energies going from the chakra of our crown inside to our brain, our physical brain and our crystal brain. And just watch each and every cell in our brain and just breathe in and breathe out. And feel the softness of these energies coming inside of to our chakra of the heart. And let's have this energy very softly in the chakra of our hearts coming inside. And the chakra is being opened up. And let's feel this energy put so much love inside of our bodies and softness. And let's have this energy very slowly now, going to all the area inside of our bodies. And if there is a feeling that we have to bring this energy for a specific place, let's bring this energy and it's open up. So many places that been blocked. Let's breathe in, breathe out. And we can see ourselves now, imagination, a beautiful glory pyramid building above ourselves, our bodies. And this pyramid, as we are sitting in this pyramid, is having the violet flame inside. And we can see ourselves sitting in a crystal chair, and just in front of us, there is another crystal chair. Let's bring each one of us some image, member, family member, somebody that we know, maybe just energy. And let's call and invite for this energy to sit just in front of us in the crystal chair, just now. Let's breathe in, breathe out. And we can feel the energy that sits in the crystal chair just in front of us. And now we are sending from the chakra of our hearts this glory energy, going all the way for this energy. And we send in the ray to her heart, chakra of the heart, and we get back this energy back to us. And we start to feel the energy fluently going between our two bodies. And let's feel this energy and ask, who are you? And let's feel the name that's coming to us. And this is a time when we can telepath with this energy that is sitting just next to us. You can ask any questions. You can share every knowledge. We just listen and telepath just now. Just breathe in. And we again thank for this image, and she's getting up and slowly, slowly go away. And we breathe in this beautiful telepathic gift that we just get inside of ourselves, and we feel these energies inside of ourselves. Slowly, slowly. We breathe in and we come inside to our bodies. And we slowly, slowly open our heart and eyes. And we're coming back here and now for our physical body. And hello, shalom again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was a true heart blessing. And thank you so much, Aylet, for being here and taking your time out and enlighten us again with your wisdom and your beautiful heart. And we are closing down now, and we are going to release you to other projects now. And once again, thank you so much, and bless your heart for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, Eva. Thank you for having this space for so much light. And thank you for all the brothers and sisters that come and join us. And we will meet at Telos.
We will.
Shalom. Bye, love. Bye-bye.
So we are stopping the live stream.